I'm going to attempt to make omelette from moong beans. It's soaked, you can see the size difference. It's soaked more than 12 hours. It's soaked nearly 24 hours now. And I'm going to use my NutriBullet to grain it. And I will show you the consistency, what we are looking for. I got the idea from Cheap Lazy Vegan, if I'm right. Yeah, I will link her YouTube channel. She was talking about making omelettes from these beans. I already tried chickpeas, but never tried this one, so it's going to be interesting. So I took half of it, what I already soaked, and I'm going to add some water, approximately this much, and we will try it out, how does it work. With the chickpea one I always use some nutritional yeast, so I'm going to use some in here as well. Let's do 3 spoonfuls of nochi, and let's do this. Okay, looks interesting. So I will add some, let's come this way, and first of all, black salt for the sulfuric taste, that much. And this is an all-purpose seasoning from any local Asian store. Looks like this. Oh, I can smell it already. And we will come back when we start to cook it. So this is how we look like. I got some tofu and onions and garlic. Sorry, I have some very strong chili oil in there, and I'm going to make a video about how to make chili oil. This is like oh wow, amazing. I had 2 tubs yesterday and we ate most of it. And let's see, I tried this. It tastes like raw green peas, so very excited. I did not put any turmeric in for the color. We will leave it green. Let's just mix it a little bit and leave it to work its magic. Looks interesting. I will cook it slightly more, but it's going to be done now. Definitely need some more nutritional yeast in, because I can still feel the beans. It's slightly more creamy than the chickpea one, so it's going to be a different experience, but yeah, it's looking good, so I'm very excited to try this and use something different than chickpea flowers. And this is the final result, and I'm going to add some oils drizzled on the top because it's so yummy. Everything is absolutely amazing with this oil. But actually I'm keen on the garlic and the chili inside, not the oil itself, but it's definitely yummy. With some tomatoes, and there we have it. Mung bean omelette. I just came to have a quick update about my readings because the last 1 month I wasn't very, but actually the middle of March until the middle of April, that was a big reading slump because I was sick. So 2 weeks I did not read anything at all, which is, or maybe 1 or 2 pages, very little. I'm not very proud about that, but I was very sick. And the next 2 weeks I had to pick up the pace again, which is very hard. And this was probably my first time when I did not read a lot. But I started a couple of books in Hungary. I left them there, so it's going to be interesting to start or continue in August, but you know, that happens. I came back and I started to read The Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson I think on the 2nd week of March, and I left this book here. So I was around page 60 or 70, and now I'm on page 180. And I really would like to read this book and finish it because a lot of people raving about it, and so far it's so good. So that's one book I read. According to Storygraph, I'm reading at the moment 25 books, which is like I started a couple of them and then started more and started more. The other book, what I'm reading and reading continuously, is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea, and this is a little bit like has a Chinese ancient folklore vibe. So I love Mulan, so this is kind of good. And compared to the Daughter of the Moon Goddess, I prefer this book. This is more action-packed and faster paced, so I am on page 100 and it's 320 altogether, so 1/3 into the book, and I really enjoy this. So I read these two, and the rest, I don't know what's going on with me, but I'm still reading a lot on my Kindle, or actually at the moment on my iPad, which I'm not very happy about it because you can't see, but I have a big box of books on my windowsill, another 2 boxes by my desk. So I have a lot of physical copies, and I would like to read them too. Getting there, but I will finish these. Then maybe I will just say these last 2. I started by Anne Fraser. I don't know whether you can see it. Yeah, the second one, Play Dead. That's an audio book from Kindle Unlimited, and it's about, it's not about zombies, it's about people who look like dead, but they are actually alive because they digested that poison. And I'm in page 131, so that's like 1/3 into the book. And it's okay. It's not going to be my favorite book, but it's all right. And then what I really like, and it's disturbing, it's fast-paced, it's emotional, blood boiling, and also very beautifully written, full of pictures I can imagine in my head, and about friendship, about love, about truthfulness, about honor. So all about this. That's the come back. That's the 100th Queen, and I will try to there we go. Maybe if I do this, it's going to be easier to see. So that's by Emily R. King, and it's called The 100th Queen, and it's a series. So that's the first one of the 4 books that the series contains, and that's my opinion. Sorry about it if I'm saying anything that's not 100% right or anything. It's just my impression about the book, but it sounds like an Indian inspired world where the Raja is finding her 100th wife, the last one, according to their beliefs and their traditions, and the last one, the last girl, she's basically some kind of demon, but she's not a demon, she just has superpowers, and all the things happening because of that. She starting to fall in love with one of the guards, but that's forbidden because she is meant to become the Raja's wife, and also it's a lot of is it courtesans? Sorry about the word, but it's not something we use nowadays. So it's like playmates for the Raj or Raja. So it's about them, and it's about what's happening and how the Raja has all the power over his people and over the country and the women and everything. So it's very emotional because I usually don't read anything related to this subject or has a resemblance to this, but this book just captured me. I started to listen to it, and it's very exciting. You can really relate to Kalinda. She stood up for a lot of injusticement, like killings and treating the servants and stuff like this. So altogether, I really enjoyed this book, and I am on 68%. So I believe I'm going to finish this book today. And we'll continue the rest of the series because the other 3 books are on Kindle Unlimited as well. So I never heard about this book, and nobody ever mentioned it. So I will be happy to talk about it a little bit more, just to make some awareness of this very good series, because I really enjoy it. So I got this peanuts in chili oil. So I got this chili oil from an Asian supermarket, and I have seen some videos online, and I wanted to recreate mine at home. So I got some garlic. I know they usually use salt, but I will use this all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to add some brown sugar. There we go. Some of this Korean chili pepper. So it's just flakes, and also from the Asian supermarket I have this chili powder, and for making chili oil I purchased, if I can find it, oh there we go, oh god, I purchased this crushed chilies. So it's going to be 3 different kind of chilies in. So these 3. And apart from that, I will add some, also I have some Sichuan peppercorn, and this is a very interesting kind of spice because it's very numbing, but yeah, I try to make it interesting. So these are the ingredients I'm going to use, and lots and lots of garlic. And also I have some, oh, not the olive oil, sorry. I have some oil for making it. There we go. Some cold pressed rapeseed oil. And I will going to use these to create that yummy chili oil we used on everything nowadays. Let's look at this one. Continue with the crushed chilies. The Korean one. Probably add some of this. I'm going to add let's say approximately a tablespoon. Where is my sugar? I will add a little bit more because this is very nice when you have it cooked with the garlic. These are all garlics, so this definitely goes in. And I think I'm going to use half of the ginger just to have well. And the oil is heating up on the stove, and I will leave these on the top because they need the most heat, and the rest is going to be underneath. And yeah, I heated up that much oil. I will just heat a little bit more. Okay, and here is the magic. Just needs to be very careful because it's really hot. That's one thing, and the other thing is I'm scared of the plate breaking up, but this is porcelain, so it shouldn't cause any problem. And there you go. Let's mix it up. This should, the heat from the oil should cook it more. I'm going to add a little bit more oil because I can feel it's, oh no, it's hot. Okay, it's hot. So there we go. I may need some more oil. And as you can see, it's already started to draw the color from the chili. So just a tiny bit more oil to make it a little bit more creamy, because at the moment it's more like a paste. And it's going to be absolutely stunning. So I added more oil, as you can see. Now it's submerged and it's really dark. So this is the chili oil as I did it. It's very spicy. So you just need a tiny bit, but it's also very tasty as well. Put it in a bottle and keep it. Oh, I forgot to put some Szechuan pepper in, but actually I have some grounded one, which I grind myself, so just to have some numbing agent in this. There we go. So it looks amazing. And the color, God, and the smell. It smells very fragrant. And I also wanted to add some fresh chili, but I think it's enough now. And maybe next time.